What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's good to see you today on the speansee show. I ask you to like, subscribe, click that notification button so when I get information out for grants and money that could come your way, you can know and be notified of this coming in. So like and subscribe. Guys, we are seeing funds right now being distributed from the federal government, from the American Rescue Plan, still going out into the states to divvy it up. They are divvying up this money left and right. The funds, the grants are going out like we've never seen them before per state. This isn't the SBA federal for all states, but they are giving the money to states right now individually to divvy out. And I am keeping you posted, and I'm going to continue keeping you posted on these grants that are going out, including this $200 million grant that will be hitting North Carolina soon. But we are looking right now also to get the $14 billion grant that will be going out to all states and federal. So everybody will pretty much jump in to the SBA applications once again through the SBA to get those grants for your small businesses. But as of now, North Carolina just came out with a $200 million grant package because I've been getting a lot of comments down below. People are commenting where they live, what's going on in my state, what's going on in my county, which I've been putting up video yesterday. I put a video up yesterday of 5 more counties that are also going to be giving giving grants out right now. So go to that video yesterday and watch. I know some of these videos take a little bit longer than others, but this valuable information that you're getting from this, when you put it all together, will give you the keys that you need in order to succeed with your applications and eligibility requirements for these grants. And this is amazing news for you guys in North Carolina. For the rest of you, can you all comment down below and say, hey, we still want our 10K?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody in North Carolina, congratulations to you, first of all, because you're going to be going for this, and there's a good chance that almost all businesses that apply for this will be eligible to receive it. They're pretty much saying it's open to everybody. We're not trying to alleviate from this department to that department. We're not just hitting the restaurants. We're not just hitting the medical. We're hitting everybody, and they're encouraging everybody to apply for this grant, this $200 million that has just been put out. Give me a like and a thumbs up, and let's get right into this. I'm going to keep this one short, but it's going to give you guys the information that you need in order to be ready to go ahead and put this application in come May 2nd. Here we go. Are you ready for this? First of all, we'll thank Wilmington Biz and Jenny Callison for the great article she's written up on this, and as well as I will be going over the North Carolina Department of Revenue and what they have pretty much said verbatim on this. A lot of it is the same. So here we go. North Carolina Department of Revenue has announced the much anticipated rollout of the second phase of its business recovery grant program beginning May 2nd. Small businesses may apply for grants from the remaining pool of about $200 million. The program will issue a payment to an eligible North Carolina business that suffered an economic loss of at least 20%. Only 20% economic loss. That's huge. That's great. That's nice for you who haven't gone through the whole 50% loss, but only 20% loss. Perfect. North Carolina businesses that suffered an economic loss of at least 20% during the pandemic. The DOR, Department of Revenue, stated in its news release, the grant amount is a percentage of the economic loss demonstrated by the eligible business, or $500,000, whichever is less. The application deadline is June 1st. Remember, everybody, grants / awards have deadlines to them. That's why it's important that you stay up on these things and continue to be watched and be notified of their upcoming and when they're leaving, so you can get in on these grants. Many types of businesses that were not eligible to apply for Phase 1 of the BRG program have been included in Phase 2, according to the release. While Phase 1 targeted restaurants in the hospitality industry, the DOR officially says that Phase 2 is open to businesses such as farmers, agribusinesses, gyms, trainers, salons, barbers, massage therapists, dentists, lawyers, doctors, interior designers, hardware stores, pharmacies, landscapers, mechanics, and tailors, and dry cleaners. They've opened it up. They've opened it up, and there's more too. So if you don't fit in that area, hold on. There's more. I don't think that list is exhaustive. What he means by saying is he doesn't think that it's staying to that list. Like if you don't fit this, you don't. He's not saying that. He's saying I don't think that it's exhaustive. So continue to apply. I don't think that list is exhaustive, said Jerry Coleman, the director of Small Business Center at Cape Fear Community College. If you're a small business, you should apply for this grant. Coleman noted that the state has not yet posted all the information about the eligibility criteria, but said that the potential applicants should be prepared to submit a 2019 financials as a benchmark against which their pandemic-related losses can be evaluated. Once again, I would like to encourage everybody that's watching to get grants to start getting your paperwork in order for these things, to start making lists. If you don't have the paperwork, go back and find your numbers so that you can apply for these and give them and have some records ready to show them, because these grants aren't just like, hey, I need the money and they give it to you. They want to see some numbers. So it's not that hard to go back and find some numbers in your books and get some numbers from your previous activities of your business to show them. You should be able to do that. Keep a watchful eye on the BRG websites for more details, Coleman said, adding that the DOR plans to post eligibility criteria and directions for applying beginning May 2nd when the application portal opens. The application website is here. What the state has announced is that there will be 2 categories of grants awarded in phase 2. One is hospitality grants to eligible arts, entertainment, recreation business, as well as food service businesses like hotels, restaurants, and bars. The second category of grants will be awarded to other types of businesses. Those that receive a grant from certain federal programs are still eligible to apply for phase 2 business grant recovery, according to the announcement. You're still eligible to apply for this if you've gotten other grants. If you've gotten the EIDL grant, if you've gotten the loans, you're still eligible. No other grant is, they're not going to be looking at you saying, no, you got this grant here. You're not eligible for this. What they're saying is it doesn't matter that you've got a grant already. You can still apply for this. You can still be eligible. Your previous grant will not disqualify you from getting this one. That's pretty cool. Gross receipts reported on the expended list of tax forms can be used to calculate an economic loss for phase 2, making the BRG available to sole proprietors, corporations, and other businesses that do not report gross receipts on Form E-500 or Federal Form 1065. The DOR announcement stated, this may also provide a larger grant award to businesses that primarily provide services. BRG's phase 2 funds consist of about $203.5 million that remains from phase 1. Which closed on January 31st of 2022 and had a pool of $500 million to draw from. NCDOR officials stated that they worked with the North Carolina General Assembly to expand eligibility to certain businesses impacted by the pandemic that did not qualify for the first round. The Small Business Center at Cape Fear Community College and the Small Business Center at Brunswick College and the Small Business and Technology Development Center in Wilmington can help applicants if they need more information than is available on the DOR. That's good information to know. Make sure you make sure you write that down, that these people can help you if you're not sure about what the DOR website gives you, which I'm going to provide you some of the DOR website information too. And it's pretty clear, but to know that there's more people out there that can help you, take those list of these guys down, the community colleges, the Cape Fear Community College, Center at Brunswick College, and Technology of Development. So just take those down, take a note. This link will be down below, or you can type this into your search engine for the application and or any more information about this grant. Yep, this is the https ncdor.gov. Now you can really just type in ncdor.gov, ncdor.gov, which is North Carolina Department of Revenue.gov, ncdor.gov. And that will take you to the home page where you can find this grant as well, but you can also take this link down as well. So I'm just going to put the ncdor.gov link down below. It's easier. ncdor.gov. Now this is straight from the website. What I'm reading here, this is straight from the North Carolina Department of Revenue Services. Whenever you see a .gov at the end of a HTTP address, you can rest assured that it's a government channel, not a scam. So here we go. The 2 types of grants that will be available to eligible business for phase 2. Hospitality grant is available to an eligible arts, entertainment, or recreation business, as well as an eligible accommodation or food service such as a hotel or restaurant. Bar NAICS code 7172. A reimbursement grant is available to an eligible business not classified in 71 and 72. A business's previous receipt of a grant award from certain federal programs will not make it ineligible for a reimbursement grant. So that's straight from the NCDOR website saying, yeah, if you've already got a grant, you can still apply for this. We're not discontinuing you, or we're not counting you out of this program because you've already applied for a grant, which most grant programs do that, but they're not doing it, which is a beautiful thing. It's cool, huh? Our hope is that the expanded business recovery grant program requirements will encourage more eligible North Carolina businesses to apply, said NCDOR Secretary Ronald Penny. These funds are available for eligible businesses that suffered a financial loss because of the pandemic, and we want to make sure that those businesses receive them. Barbers, cosmetologists, gyms, and other service providers were hit hard by the pandemic, and it's important to expand these grants to help them too, said Governor Roy Cooper. Our small businesses are the backbone of our economy, and strong support for them is critical. On May 2nd, eligible business owners will be able to apply for Phase 2 online at www.ncdor.gov. More detailed information and answers to frequently asked questions will also be available on the agency website. The program is being supported in whole or in part by federal award number SLP award by the state of North Carolina by the U.S. Treasury. There it is. Cut and dry. Now, what I also wanted to do for you real quick to give you an idea of exactly what we're looking at is I wanted to go to the website, the NCDOR website. I wanted to bring you to this website here. This is it, the NCDOR Department of Revenue. This is where you're going to find all this information that I've just read, some of it even in more detail. And if you scroll down all the way, you'll be able to start seeing all of the industries that can apply. And if you don't see your industry on this website, if you don't see your industry anywhere, they're saying go ahead and apply, because we're not just going at face value with what we put here. We're making it eligible. Pretty much we want to see what you got. So if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see that the eligible business owners will be able to apply for Phase 2 online at www.ncdor.gov. More detailed information and answers to frequently asked questions will also be available on this website. This is the page, this is the website that you'll be looking at when you go to apply for that over $200 million worth of grants for your small biz. We're going to continue this fight. We're going to continue finding money for you guys out there. We're going to continue giving you the information that you need in order to go out and get these funds for your small business. These grants are amazing. You don't have to pay the money back. It's perfect. And with all this said, I once again ask you all to like, subscribe, and click that notification button. And while we're at it, can somebody say, hey, I still want my 10K.
Yeah.